Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Empires 3 or 4 replays. Well, on top left side is Blue Zuzi's Legacy, we have Corvinus1. On bottom right side is the red Ayyubid, we have Elyona. When it comes to map generation, we do have to be careful of where he should put the meditation gardens. Right here we'll give him 2 gold deposits. Here we'll give him 2 stone deposits. You could put it here, which give a massive amount of food, which made the biggest value, but I think actually right here I get a bit of wood and quite a bit of gold. That seems pretty good to me. When it comes to the map generation, red's both his gold deposits spawned up front, another small one over there, and some good deposits over here. Blue will find a good number of sheeple. Blue's finding more sheeple. He has gone for double scout opener. Red only has 1 round of sheep, and red is actually having trouble finding sheep, though he is Ayyubids, so he does have the advanced berries. In comparison, blue does have the Imperial Official, which will give him a lot of extra 20% food drop off. You may want to collect these taxes and start up at meditation gardens being built there on the stone. Okay, which also to give him a good amount of wood as well. I would say, let's see, that would be what, 50 stone and maybe 30 wood? I'm guessing 30 wood. Take your guess. Leave in the comments of how much wood do you think it's going to be. Meditation gardens now almost complete. Oh yeah, this is still bugged out, so I can't see the research up here. He's going for economic growth. Meditation garden is now complete. He's also putting a bit of stone there. He may be eyeing for a secondary town center. Does pick up a round of stone there. Only 1 round stone, so I'm not so sure why he picked up a round of stone there. And cannoneer slit, so he's maybe eyeing for a good number of defensive outposts. Not eyeing for secondary town center. First, he is actually mainly building out Desert Raiders as well, which is a pretty rare unit. We also see a Horseman. Desert Raiders have a good amount of melee armor, not a lot of no range armor. And let's take a look. He's almost ready to age on up. He may be eyeing for the Shaolin Temple. 21 wood, so I was very off there. I thought it was going to be close to 30, but guess not. Shaolin Monster being pulled in field. He may be on to steal the relics. Shaolin monks are pretty good. They only cost food as well. The scout is being debuffed by the camel and ease. You monster. His damage output's probably less than 1 now. Which I'm not sure if your damage output gets less than 1, but you hit a unit with no armor, would it do less than 1 damage or still do 1 damage? But it's there on that Desert Raider. And first Shaolin Monk now being employed on the field. More Desert Raiders being employed on the field. As well as archers. You have Desert Raider and a Horseman here. Red is now camping all the relics. He knows spawn's going for Shaolin monks. Scout taking some fire from the Desert Raider. Shaolin monk does hide in the trees. And we do now crossbow research, the Zunchnu research, veteran Zunchnu's. Notice this one's going for Desert Raiders, so it's going to counter out with Zunchnu's. They have no inherent armor, so the Zunchnu should be very effective, and plus, he's able to squeeze out these blacksmith research early. Then he can even put a lot of bolts into horsemen, since their armor will be lagging behind. Ayyubid player, I think he just aged on up. Yeah, he's starting to age up now, going for the Dervish. He knows his opponent has gone to the Shaman Monastery, so he's going to counter it out by pulling out the Dervish to quickly grab some relics. No blacksmith research, so the Zunchnu will do 5 damage per bolt, so 15 damage per volley against Desert Raiders can be quite good. Can be greatly increased with blacksmith research and decrease as well. Picks up the relic. Now he's going to take down and start escorting towards this relic over here. Red is still keen for this relic. Housing being built now. On a side note as well, he does not have the Zhangin Tower, so he's not getting rebate for those pair of archer ranges, but he's pulling out a good number of Zunchnu's, or however you pronounce them. He's going to not play out anything more at the moment. How's the age up coming along? It looks like 80% complete. He has currently a Golden Age Tier 1 as well. Scout down, not big surprise. Now got the Zhangin Tower, which will give him a bit of rebate upon building structure. Gets one free Zunchnu, Horseman, or Spearman. Definitely the biggest rebate is when pulling up stables, because a stable costs 150 and a Horseman costs 120. Pretty good rebate. So if you really want to building more production structures, you could just simply go for cavalry, build more production structures, and get some free horsemen going along with it. Song Dynasty now obtained. Zunchnu's getting some good damage there on the horseman. Relic over here has been picked on up. Remember as well, the no +1s down here, the Shaolin monks. And we've got relic number 3 picked on up. The 4th safe one for him is going to be very safe. Red has his dervishes on the field. He has picked up a relic, so it's going to be 4 relics versus just 1. If he eyes the Yuan dynasty, he can get out pagodas. Second site has been captured on up. Ayyubids have a good amount of food at the moment. He may go for military wing reinforcements for his age up. He's now getting some camel lancers. Could go for trade wing advisors. Trade wing advisors and military wing reinforcement seems pretty good to me. He doesn't have any blacksmith research at the moment, so getting free level 3 blacksmith research is not going to be useful until he gets the other research going. We do also have the veteran Desert Raider research complete. Now it's going to be very hard to tell the veteran Desert Raiders apart from the Camel Lancers, since they both have the silver camel head. It's all going to be just keeping an eye on the guy in the back of the camel. And plus, the Desert Raiders do have a bit of shields along the side as well. Camel Lancers have plenty of armor. He does have +1 range damage, so they're doing 2 damage per bolt. If if he can get us another blacksmith research here, get 3 damage per volt, which will go a long way. We got granaries now being built now, and 4 rocks have been picked up by blue. Red has still relic picked on up and not actually deposited on in, so he may be eyeing for some crazy play involving the relic. He may be going to be aggressive with it. Seven Camel Lancers, 7 Desert Raiders now deployed in the field. He has 1 crossbow and 1 archer. His opponent has a good number of Zunchus and now a handful of crossbowmen. Some spearmen to mix on in probably wouldn't be half bad. All 6 items have been captured up by red. And where is that 1 relic of his? I picked up by these guys. I don't know where that relic is. He may not have a mosque. Oh, he has a mosque. There's a relic there. Okay, he has dropped it off. I just wasn't paying attention. Spring Gull being pulled up by the Zuzi's Legacy. He's not fighting against any siege weapons at the moment. Just a little bit idle. Both sides not pushing forward. Red does have the victory condition counting down in his favor. Camel Lancers now trying to torch down some walls. And these Camel Lancers and Desert Raiders are pushing the way forward. We got good numbers of Zunchus. Desert Raiders won't last all too long. He has 11 crossbowmen, 3 of them on the way. Maybe I'm trying to age up eventually to get to 10,000 bolts. Research. That's just a guess though. Crossbows get a good volley there. And that was 2 shot there. He got nice and close, minimizing the response time. He knows the exact number of crossbow bolts to take the kill off a Camel Lancer. Here's B takes 7 times 2, so potentially 14. Mamluks, Sultanate's Mamluks now being research, as well as fertilization. Ayyubid player has enough coin or gold to age on up. The Zuzi's Legacy player is very far from aging on up, has plenty of wood at the moment. And thank you for the follow, Neil. Oh, I butchered your name, Neil. Butchered your name. Butchered so well it can be served on somebody's plate. But I didn't realize Ayyubid players aged on up because, like I said, the age up progress does not get shown for Ayyubids. I'm not. He has gone for military wing reinforcements. Very nice. And Villager does get killed off there. Uzuzi's Legacy player just feels like he's just going a little bit slow. Does now have second town center of field, but the stick-aside victory is 5 minutes remaining. Red's now migrating down south. And Red is actually cleaning up all these berry bushes. There's a good amount of berry bushes there. 1 mil could be saturate both of them. Red is moving around. Does not have the elite Desert Raider research. Not going for elite Camel Lancers. So we do see the much more rare elite Desert Raiders. Right now they have 13 damage with their bow. He does have +2 range damage, so it can get up to 14. And incendiaros. We do now have the veteran spearman research on the way for blue. Blue's now going to push forward to secure this sacred site. Has a good amount of siege weapons and a good amount of range units. Has currently 7 spearmen in the field, 4 more on the way, 6 more on the way, and of course he does get free spearmen before deployed out per barracks. Blue's making his way to the sacred site. It's unsecure, so should be able to stop the sacred site victory in a moment. Handful of spearmen, a couple Zunchnews or crossbows there. Camel Lancers push forward, getting annihilated. A large amount of fire hitting them. Camel Lancers right now have 7 range armor. The right now Zunchnews have 6 damage, so they only do 1 damage per bolt. Desert Raiders will be a bit more vulnerable to those Zunchnews since they have no inherent range armor, so just have the +3 to work in their favor. Sacred Site decaptured there, and do now the standard Palace Guard research, upgrading the early Palace Guard, the regular Palace Guard. Berry's been cleaned on up. Daz migrated to this more dangerous berry patch. Right, those are some villagers there. Does inside the outpost. Should be fine enough to stay alive there. We got a spring gun fortified there, unupgraded here. Villagers just trying to run around. No spearmen here, so this outpost will be just fine. Red's villagers trying to run away. Desert Raiders now push their way forward to engage all those forces. And the villagers do get engaged from both angles. All those units or all those villagers do go down. And the Zuzi's Excellency player does have 2 town centers, so that will put his village count quite ahead of his opponent. Does take some damage there. Some of the camel or desert raiders are in melee mode, most are in range mode. Blue's armor will go down here. All the camel lancers over there are dead, just leaving desert raiders. And pretty successful victory there by Red. Got some Giloms up pulled on the field as well. We got a very good number of spearmen. More barracks here. Has a good number of barracks for production, as was a handful of housing there. He does have 13 crossbow in the field. That Magano, or the unique version of the Ayyubids, does go down very quickly. Giloms may see a bit of damage here. They will go down. Desert Raiders do not want to engage that. Agenda's push or Blues and push the way forward with a good amount of infantry and spring golds with 2 Nesabi support. Got the dervishes back here as well, ready to heal up some stuff. A number of Desert Raiders floating out. Now it's starting to transition to some hand cannoneers. Desert Raiders do get in the back line, engage some of these villagers. Very nice. Elons be quickly being picked on off. We do now the dervishes pick up that damage there. Elons and Desert Raiders push way forward. 1 Camel Lancer mix on in. Great fall there from Nestabees. Is going to do just fine, as well as Zunchnews. He's trying to gauge these siege weapons, but either in range mode, not in melee mode. The melee mode does not do bonus damage for siege weapons like horsemen or camel riders. Red's being forced on back. SB says to get a bit of damage here. Next round, Desert Raiders in 40 seconds. Doesn't have any siege units or anti-structure units in the region. We're even lacking spearmen. Got some hand cannons firing away as well, getting some good damage. And now got siege engineers being part of Zuzi's legacy, going to be eyeing for some battering rams in the front line. More Palace Guard, more spearmen. No elite spearmen, no, or he's still actually just Castle Wage, not even, so he doesn't have access to elite research. Protocols being cleaned on up. Big ground of battering rams. All it needs to do is destroy the House of Wisdom and the capital. So it doesn't have to go too far, just far enough. Outpost still upgraded here. This one's still unupgraded, so you can perhaps send some villagers over there. Looks like their civilian counts are quite similar. Red has pulled out 3 town centers. Blue's now trying to eye for a proxy keep. Has a good number of battery rams here. Gonna try to close out the game. Over here, Blue torched down some of the outposts. The Spring Gull still firing away. This Raiders does spot the villagers, taking a bit of damage there. Scout down. Spear may connect. Has to be gets some okay damage there. Some spear getting some stabs there, and here comes villagers pulling out a keep. He has to go through 17,000 health and 7,000 here, so he has to go through 24,000 health. Reinforcements not being denied. Oh, we got a good number of battery rams here, so you can kind of torch down stuff. House of Wisdom does offer a bit of fire armor as well, so the torch damage is going to be less effective. Elyona pushes forward with some Desert Raiders pushing way forward as well. Good damage there. SP does go down. All those units going down. House of Wisdom will get another round of Desert Raiders. There. Desert Raiders being microed on back. And now Blue's or Red's production is actually quite not good. He has 43 kills on food. Another keep not being pulled on the field. House of Wisdom does go down, and now the much more easier task of taking out the town center. He's tasking his villagers to torch them down. Gilon's now engaging the battery rams. Got a good charge attack there. Another keeping build. That's going to cause some issues for Red, having 2 keeps on the front line like this. He's also now building a forward siege workshop. Building a trebuchet here probably be a good idea to help siege down the town center from range. Excuse me. Battering stay alive. He's garrisoning town center. The batteries push right forward. We do now have Nesta B's being put on field. I disagree with that. I think trebuchets would be the better answer in order to help win the game. He does have some of these units a little bit stupid at the moment. They could probably batter down the archer range to be less stupid, or this house. Be a bit of a home wrecker. Does take up that battering ram there. House goes down. Those torching down these battering rams. Councilman is down to 5,000 health. SB is firing away. More SBs being pulled on the front line. Villagers push right forward. They're eyeing for another keep, and Red does back the game now. That's Anna Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.